simply have to do is report cases to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Or go on news to show .com/support, submit a moderation ticket, and then fill out the prompt with all the information regarding our arrest, and give you guys the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. And in a lot of instances, Roblox won't even ban after we reach out to them regarding felony arrest.
You know what? Roblox needs to be fucking removed. And I'm so sorry if anyone is viewing this, because I know Dumbo, he's asleep. I get everyone's asleep right now. I hope that Richard Rank, your heart surgery went well. Lauren Hun, I hope that your chemotherapy went well. I have to share this because sometimes I feel that because with the lack of viewership I have, right? And yeah, you're doing your best thing in there. I'll not reveal my face. This is a really, really crucial message. That's why you see that I have the comments removed, right? Because one, everyone's asleep. Two, well, I want to make this really serious. And three, I'm currently viewing a video from Penguin Zero, aka Charlie. Somebody see that mention about the unless he did the AI verification issue. The video is titled Roblox Predator Problem is Getting Worse, right? And Schlep, who's basically supposed to be like the most amazing, I've noticed that girl is really lucky to have an amazing boy like him to basically stop these people, right? To basically have 6 predators arrested, including that G. Dion person as well. And I want to read this comment by Zero Artifice. If you're a resident of California and have evidence of child sex abuse material, aka basically means child porn, right? On Roblox, California, which is CA 1394 reporting is your friend. If they fail to comply with removal, my eyes are killing me, by the way. I need to turn the closet on. I noticed one person is here, but again, I'm just gonna make this message short, up to 10 minutes, and I was watching the very afterwards just to basically settle myself down because I miss watching it. Okay. If they fail to comply with removal of the content within 2 months of the report, then you are eligible for statutory damages. And Roblox can be fined up to 250 grand per violation. Example per instance, each picture is its own violation. If you are in the EU, there is an equivalent form as well as an equivalent form for the UK. If you're not in Europe, UK, or California, then your only option is to use the standard reporting feature or to report them to the FBI ICAC, I'm not sure what that stands for, task force. Since they want to drag their feet on pedals, maybe some litigation, I can't pronounce that word, will help them get their shit together. And that's a really good comment. And someone says here, boosters comment, this needs to be seen by everyone. I'm a victim! Okay? I wish people would know this. Like, wake up! As long as you're Dumbo, sorry. Honestly, like, I don't care if you get... Oh, sorry. I'm having a meltdown. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Maybe because I get jealous, because if I kill myself right now, it won't move on and laugh, because with my lack of popularity, my voice, it's invisible, right? I know I got no one viewing on here. I know it's 2 a.m. I'm sorry if I snapped. Schlep is amazing for this, and G. Dion as well, and basically for such friends. I wish I had this power to basically stop these people, literally. I'm just one man that's fucking poor as hell. I'm surprised that poor is not a fucking crime. Sorry, I need to get back to what's the fair up here. So, I'm really disturbed. The reason why I want to share this, right, is because since this boy is basically stopping, I mean, that Roblox CEO needs to get fucking arrested, literally. And I'm shocked that he wants to make it for adults. No, this is for children, damn it. It's the same way. Okay, I want to share this because the Dumbo uses. I hope that you're super well, Dumbo. I really am. Okay, I really am. Honestly, I'm not sure if anyone's going to see this literally. And whoever liked it, thank you so much. Okay, listen to me. I'm dead serious. Maybe it's because I miss my fucking apartment. I get taken advantage of by people. And yes, I made some awful decisions because no one cared about me. Literally. Not to mention, when I did my suicide attempt, I had basically 7 officers come to my door. That's because I was depressed. Whoever that New Yorker person is, I hope you're proud of yourself. Yes, I'm supposed to be, Dion, I think, 58 months clean of self-harm. Sorry, I'm a little bit rowdy here, okay? Because if I had this power right now, not to mention, I want to share something. Dumbo, He's a victim of incest, okay? His brother sexually harassed him. He got dogs. He got 20 men coming to his door. Okay, he had a dead squirrel and a human penis packaged to him. The officers mistreated him. His brother basically took pictures of all his consent in public space. Yes, it's a public space, but the thing is, he used it just to get him assaulted. His name is Derek. Okay, I hope Derek, again, that's Dumbo's older brother. I hope he gets arrested. I hope he gets fucking pegged in prison. I don't know. I want it to happen. Or hell, the lethal injection, because the death penalty is legal in the state of Georgia. I want that happening. I'm not some fucking murder. She's dead. Mother Teresa's dead. Sorry. Damn it. Enough of this fucking kindness crud. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe it's because hearing Celeste's message, I guess you could say I'm a little jealous in an inspiration way, because I wish I basically saved people myself. Literally, not to mention I got mistreated by that woman that I helped, Casey, for example. I want to talk about that, and basically her part of me, I call her whatever. Yasmin, I did forgive him that he basically whipped out his penis in front of me when they basically came over. So yes, I have been sexually harassed by many people. I even basically caught a black homeless man that wants to yank in public. Okay, I'm tired of this. Even I got 60, 70-year-olds that asked if I could suck their dick when I wanted to cross the I-17 bridge to the archery that night. Honestly, I just wish I get heard. If anyone basically gives a what's your spin, I know it's late. Just please view this overnight, okay? If you give a what's your spin about my mental health, please do not feel hesitant to return to every live stream that I do, unless you have family issues going on. I understand that. I usually live stream, I think around 4 to 5 p.m. Unless if I'm really exhausted, I may accidentally stream, let's just say 6 o'clock or 5:30. I don't stream that late. Okay? And yeah, Roblox is in the M-Stain files. I'm tired of this. Child marriages should be... Are we becoming Afghanistan? You know what's going on in Afghanistan? There are basically boys that are forced to child marriages. Because, no offense to my Muslims. I love my Muslim viewers. But for you to thinking that, oh yeah, having gay guys making out is sick. Well, you know what? So is basically an infant that has not hit puberty. Okay, I'm a fucking victim. I wanted to say this again, okay? I had to do oral sex on my cousin. You don't want to believe me, that's fine. Okay, yeah, it kicked in several years ago because I guessing as an adult, I remember now. Again, he was, I think he's like between, okay, not that old, not 17, but the 15 to 16 age, basically an older teen, right? And I was 7 or 8. I think I was 8. I remember that my mother was watching Oprah Winfrey in the living room, right? And then basically my aunt dropped him over. Again, no one in my family knows about this, okay? He basically wanted to keep this a secret between me and him. And I had a Blue's Clues blanket, right? Or a Blue's Clues bed, let's just say that. And I had a PS1, I was playing Crash Bash, right? In my underwear and a long, shirt, like I usually, like that you probably have witnessed me on my live streams, right? And then he would lay on his bed, he went and erected and asked me if I could basically give him oral sex. He says, no, you know what, you'll like it. I know that, Dion, this is not right. But at the same time, though, I was 8. How the hell would I know that? Puberty hasn't even hit me yet, right? And yes, he basically did pre-ejaculate a little, FYI. Yeah, I know this is graphic because I'm fucking done. Okay? That incident, and then Ian, oh God, don't get me started with Ian Russell's incident. Not to mention a 16-year-old, I do forgive her though, girl that wanted me to twerk on my live streams. I'm fucking sick of this, okay? If I could fucking, I don't want to threaten anyone to my suicide because it feels like I'm threatening to kill someone. No. Okay, maybe it's because I'm so frustrated because maybe seeing all this stuff, it's getting me, I guess you could say the predator fatigue. I don't know, because I'm fucking sick of it. It drives me nuts, especially for in-law that laughed at my suicide. That's from Texas. I hope you get your fucking account deleted, because if I recall, you probably did make money off of me. I know I saw or witnessed something in the right corner. And FYI, that video that I did to spread awareness, YouTube thinking that, oh, I'm bullying. I'm the one that's being bullied here. And they give me glob darn community guideline strike. Yes, I get I'm missing some good for our parents episode because the last one I watched is I forgot. It's when basically they went to it's the FurryCon episode when Crocker he got a little ballistic and excited when he saw the fairies fairy got up here. Sorry, I was watching that because I feel that I'm 19 again when I'm watching that with Chloe. I know people don't like it, but and the dog. I don't know what happened to the dog, but his name is Barky Dion. Yeah. So I'm a very odd parent fan. Okay, if you get that tell. And with all these people that harassed me online for years, it messed up my mental health. It made me just wanted to say awful things online that I didn't meant to say. Okay, I was not mentally well, especially when my Siberian Husky Elijah basically abdomen cancer or testicular cancer. Okay, you gotta understand how mucked up I was mentally. I didn't got saved. I feel like it's fucking too late. I feel like it's too late. I feel like where is everyone? Why are you not here? You should blame yourself. Don't blame yourself, okay? And I noticed I got 4 likers. I know that everyone's go to sleep. That's fine. Again, I have the comments turned off because this is an emergency. Okay, yes. I'm kind of to say one thing. My 31st birthday wish, I'm going to move back to my apartment 260. And for Duana, Trevon, and I hope they go homeless. I hope they go homeless. Literally, she said, "I want to be on camera." Like, bitch, I wish I could. I'll beat the crap out of you. Not literally. Just because you're a woman, you got a vagina? No, honey. No, I'll give you a scrap. And she got crap well fast when I spoke up. Honestly, I'm fucking sick of this crap. I feel like I'm living in the world of Attack on Titan. That's my universe. I feel like I'm being crushed by so many fucking people, especially men that fucking raped me. Okay? Literally, I'm so sorry. Maybe seeing all of this, I even commented, even if I don't get any likes on it. I wanted to share my part. I want to read some of these comments, okay? Roblox is like school. They don't come after the bully, but come after the person defending themselves from the bully. Exactly. By D.Spike76. Get this top comment. Yeah. Literally, why I don't trust authority figures. What the is the point of I don't know what this, I'm not sure what this stands for, an SRO officer in schools. When I was told to, quote, ignore the bullies who harass me, with the bully sitting beside me in front of the officer, parentheses, with her low-cut shirt and precursorious chest, smiling at him innocently. You know, I want to say this, okay? I have been harassed for years. And it felt good speaking about this. From Ian Russell, don't give me started with Yan Tun. Oh my goodness, we even got our house invaded by, well, I like to say invasion. Okay, I only have a screenshot of him. Thanks to Amy. I forgot her last name. I hope she is doing well because she's a lifesaver because I got some proof of what he looked like, okay? He did draw a rock at our apartment, right? I'm just, thank Buddha that, thank Buddha bellies, Buddha belly, whatever. Beings of hope, okay, that he wasn't there because he could have really get my, well, it was just a small walk, but still though. I got a video proof of it, but it's my other damn channel, which I want to get back. If anyone cares about you enough, okay, please, honestly, I think Dion, we gotta do this. Yes, tweet at Team YouTube. Okay, you can see my tweets, right? They're up in public. Okay, or even my community posts on both channels. I shared it, or at least the best way I can. Keep tweeting them like daily, okay? Daily, if you have to. It would mean a lot. Okay, because growing up, I don't like asking for help because, well, our family is independent. Okay, our family is independent. Okay, again, I've been infected by so many damn people. Yet they get to leave easily. Also, I'm still a little bit upset of what I know we made up. I'm just still a bit upset because he's the one that started this cartoonshi, right, on December bowling. I did have screenshots of it. I know most of my viewers voted to see my Pokeball backpack got stolen. I got evidence of that, and I went to the CCTV room. So yeah, I've been to a lot. And he didn't have much empathy. Yeah, I know that your basically sister died and people were kind of giving me threats. Well, my husky died too. My grandfather basically passed COVID. You don't have to harass me, get my family involved. So like, I'm thinking, are you threatening me? Sorry. Again, we made up. But I'm still a bit upset. Okay? I am. Okay? I want to fucking say something, damn it! Sorry. Didn't meant to be so loud. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I live in a quiet neighborhood. I don't want to wake it. Well, no. we got Guamo walls, okay? Because I live in Phoenix, so our walls are thick here, okay? Sorry, I had to wipe up some sweat. But I wanted us to address this. His name is Schlep, okay? SCHLEP, okay? And I hope that he does get justice. I just wish I had the part that he does. Honestly, plus he is pretty cute. I gotta be honest. So I think he's like in his early 20s, I believe. But I want to read one comment very quick, right? Or two of them by Matt B93 493. He needs a lawyer. It is 100% illegal to retaliate against someone. I don't know what retaliate means. Who reports a crime. Even more so to take legal actions. Like I don't know what this means, cease and desist, and I'm not sure what NDA stands for. And try to force them on people who are reporting crime, right? And oh, Buddha, we got this U2TP crap. You know, like the problem is, it is a. I don't care if it's $1 billion corporal or corporate. Another guy that did this and failed doing so is Ruben Sim. Right, right. And I want to read this other one. I need to talk to my sister just to make sure she isn't talking to anybody on Roblox. She's 16 and is constantly on the platform. And since our father and her mother don't seem to give a shit about anything she does, I guess I need to step up as her older brother to make sure she's safe. At the very least, they live basically in the woods, so she can't meet up with a stranger that easily. And that is an amazing brother. And again, this is for someone that is a victim, not only by older teens, right? Because I look young for my age and I'm really short, but also basically by, well, an autistic, puzzling nit, okay, that basically had people defending him. I want to see this, Ian. You know what? I don't know if I could forgive you. I mean, I have on this channel. I know I gotta do an update, okay? Because I know it's on the main channel. You basically just sent me 2 images, nude images on my consent. You call me the N-word. You basically sent me 80 plus photos, replicas of Lynn Loud. I don't know why you basically said that. And yet you told me that, oh yeah, I give your a grandmother a heart attack. I know you live in Springfield, Illinois somewhere, at least from that video that I downloaded. I want to see the whole thing because I'm too disturbed right now. Okay? You understand what you fucking did? That's because your autism doesn't mean jack squat. And yeah, by the way, Ian's penis is pretty small. I just want to make fun of him even more because you know what? I then got justice for what fucking happened to me. And then don't just have Yen Tan. Send me a fucking dildo that I don't think that would be clean. I don't know. Okay, again, this is my mother mucking mistake. Triple M, okay? That we basically got evicted against the realm. Like 2 days. Okay, I'm stressed out. I am so stressed out. I am. Maybe you guys are so lonely and isolated. I don't know. Okay, I don't know, damn it. Do not tell me to settle down. If you are, you're probably a fucking predator yourself. Sorry. Sorry. Ian Russell, Yen Tun, and all that basically made fun of my attempted suicide. I still got that video downloaded, by the way. Sorry. I just don't want to be too loud. I'm sorry, because it's 2 in the morning. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I wish I could bring this in the closet so I can yell up more. That Ryan Korea person that basically blackmailed me just to get my child terminated because he was with that 15-year-old boy or whatever. I want to talk about it, okay? For whatever stuff happened in the past and harassing me, wanted to threaten to beat me up just because he's way taller than me. You know, I had a crush on him though. Because, well, since he bullied me, I guess it's my PTSD, you know? I'm sorry. I want to share all this. Again, this is a long time ago, okay? I want to move on. It's just that I cannot breathe. Not to mention, I want to say this, as I still do got video proof of Ian that basically made those multiple accounts, okay? Oh, he reminds me of Christian. I don't know why. He kind of does. I don't know why. I don't care if you're autistic. You took advantage of me. I don't know, maybe because seeing Shut getting lots of support makes you want to speak up. I guess I got inspired in a jealousy way because, Dion, you want to speak up. Since he is, and he's being mistreated, I am. I want to say this for my viewers that love Nickelodeon, okay? I love Nickelodeon more than most people do. I even basically got, you don't have to believe me, I have my Instagram. It's in public. I'm not hiding anything. I literally got them commenting several times on my drawings. I wish, I mean, Dion, like that's a dream. It is, and you deserve it, you little adorable geeky one. Honestly, and you know what happens to Nickelodeon, right? Of the stars, look what happened to Ariana Grande because of that dance, whatever the fuck his name is, Smiter. You know that had the food fetish. You know, as someone that loves Nickelodeon, I mean, ooh, I want to share something about Nickelodeon very quick. Okay, what Chris Savino did, sexually harassing women. Yeah, no wonder the Loud House was smucked up. I'm appalled that I wasn't even part of it because of Ian Russell, right? And other people that basically would harass me if I don't give them reactions. Oh, I've been harassed. Damn, what's the other one? Butch Hartman, okay, or Butch, whatever the fuck his name is, Bitchman, okay, that basically thinks that, oh, if you're autistic, you can be cured. No, we cannot. And him being homophobic. Fuck you. I loved the fair appearance and Danny Phantom. I even had a crush on Danny growing up. I did. I thought he was hot. Okay, literally, just that badass boy energy and the way he kind of like his stomach will kind of stretch as a ghost. Okay, again, I was in the 4th grade when it first came out. Okay, that was part of my childhood, and it just imposed me. Okay, how Nickelodeon's like this. Don't get me started with Viacom. Okay, again, I've been doing reactions for almost a decade. Or damn, I think it was a decade. Pardon me. Yeah, over a decade. Okay, I had fun with these cartoons and all. And then it feels so good to stand up for this because I don't know with the AI verification thing, etc. I feel that I'm just a drop of H2O in the Pacific Ocean one. Okay, I feel that I'm not doing much. Again, I know it's late. For anyone that is watching this late, please return later. Okay, please do. And please pardon me for snapping because I want to speak up. Okay, we got 6 likes. Yay! Yeah, we got 6 likes, especially this late. Again, my other channel, okay? Because the reason why I'm not live streaming on there is because if YouTube ever does remove this, I'm screwed. Okay, I wanted to say this one thing for my adults out there. I made a video of me talk about why I love ginger guys. It was just a picture of a shirtless ginger guy. He looks pretty hot, like maybe 23. I'm just guessing. Okay, that I downloaded from Pinterest. And YouTube removed it because, oh yeah, you were talking too sexually for audio. Fuck you. Fuck you. And not to mention for that fucking CR that looks like a trans thread. Go die in the fucking ditch, you bitch. Literally, you're a fucking pedophile yourself. I'm surprised your mother basically didn't wear a fucking condom, you motherfucker. Well, I feel good to get this out of my system. And yeah, I'm a Hasbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss fan. I want to fucking swear like a motherfucking sailor, motherfucker. Seriously. Like, damn, get it out, sweetie. Oh god, I can't wait to rip my face in the next 14 hours. Okay, it feels so good. Get this out of my system. It feels so good. So good. So I wanted this to share this because literally I'm a victim of all of this. Okay? It's more the Nickelodeon side, if that makes sense. Especially since, oh yeah, my cousin. So I literally, not to mention Casey, I can go on for eons. Again, I'm a rape victim as in I have men that would ejaculate their sperm in my anus. I'm surprised I didn't got AIDS. I did got gonorrhea though, and I did got a that smelly. It smells similar to blanket dead fish. If you're not a male, you're not gonna understand this, okay? When you ejaculate, right? This is when I was 18, by the way, when you meet these men. A long time ago. Yes, I consent to it. It's just that I was lonely. I was going through a difficult time and they took advantage of me. Okay. I remember my math class, I basically was having a lot of sperm coming out. But the thing is, it's like as though I was peeing constantly, urinating. Okay. And I told my mother I'd go to the doctor. Right. Then I'm glad I got treated because I'm probably getting sick. I don't know. I could possibly gotten AIDS by now. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. And he did give me ointment because I had hemorrhoids from the man that raped me. Also for that Angel T. Estrada man that I basically talked about, yeah, he took advantage of me. I have what he looks like, by the way. He forced me to dress inappropriately at Pride Month. Or yeah, at the end of it was Pride Month. I was 19 or 20 when this happened, okay? And yeah, I want to talk about it, okay? I know. You have to believe me because I feel that I have to get a contract of videos because people don't believe me. That's why I overshare everything. Yes, I know overshare for those YouTubers. Away. All right, zip it. Okay, I'm sharing my experiences. You have your channel, be an adult and leave it at that. Okay, this is my goddamn channel. Pardon my language. Excuse me. It's 2:20 right now, the 10th of August on a Monday. My brother and my mother are at work right now, and I'm basically keeping an eye on my pups. And basically, my mother's boyfriend will be here on Wednesday, so he's only gonna be here for a day or two. Okay, so I'm laying out some steam because I cannot sleep, even though I did wake up at 7:30. I don't remember what dream it was. Sadly, it's unknown. Okay, but I did have a little bit of sleep, so that's good. That's why I'm making this up. I know it's late, but you know what? It's my channel, and again, since I'm doing this late, it is an emergency. A big one, actually, if it's past midnight, right? So, Dumbo, I hope you're doing well. Greg as well, and Mason, even for Alicia. I'm just glad that, man, that whomever, when your brother's girlfriend over, he's getting a damn decade in prison. And I want everyone to know this. I care about my viewers a lot. I do. And you want to know something? I don't just be a little TMI. I even had a crush on one of them. You know, I don't know who they were. Again, we're all adults, right? I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not. I may be obvious, but don't say anything. Okay, please respect that. Okay, because he mentioned he had abs, so I kind of... Okay. Anyway, goat, so to speak. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe it's because, well, it's just nice to talk to fucking people on my age group. You know, goddamn. Farmer language. Also, Miss Wellesley that does an Ollie Kriya with his stomach. He was so cute. Anyway, and I cared a lot for him because he had a lot of courage to share about his depression and anxiety and taking medication. I don't see him less of a man for that. No. Even when he told me to go kill myself, I still care for him. I have all the messages, by the way. I do. I'm not deleting those. And yes, I have that fetish. If that's disgusting, then you know what? Look what's going on in Roblox then. If me loving men during an Ollie career on stomach vacuum was so disgusting, and me loving men that would finger in their neighbors because I would watch that on some porn videos because I think it's hot, look what's happening in Roblox. Okay, the CEO, I hope he gets fucking raped. Because if he's basically having... I'm an uncle. Je suis un côté de sexe et l'enfant. Okay, toi, le garçon, et toi, le fille. Le montelon. Ugh. Sorry, had to speak Canadian French there, but I just had to get this out of my system. I had to just get this out of my system. Maybe it's because, well, I've been coming a lot of videos. I want to get my motherfucking voice heard. So, by the way, his name, the CEO of Roblox, is David. I can pronounce it. Baszucki, Baszucki. He is a fucking pedophile or predator, whatever you want to fucking call it. Okay, because I know there's a difference between a pedophile and predator, right? Whatever the fuck it is. Because people think they're the same. They're not. It's basically blanket dementia and Alzheimer's. They're different, right? If that makes sense. But still fucking bad what he did. Roblox has had, and by the way, I just want to talk a little bit more. Okay, I'm so sorry this is so late. For the ones that like the live stream, you're amazing for that. I want you to know that, okay? Thank you. Literally. I'm going to check again. Okay, we got 6 likes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. Okay? Roblox has had a huge predator problem since I was a child. I don't know how Roblox has been around that long. And I'm almost 25, and literally nothing has gotten better. Either the CEO is actively a child predator as well, definitely, or is complicit because the predators line his pockets, which I would honestly say is worse. Remember, rich people and politicians do not give a fuck about saving your kids. I want to say this for anyone that's wealthy. I don't care if your fucking mother's dying of cancer. Too bad. Other people's mothers are dying of cancer. Again, I want to have sympathy for rich people, but it's getting to that point I don't. And then saying, oh, you know what? I got run over. Too bad. If you basically care, if you're a fucking father and your child, but oh, sorry, I need to get that out of my system. Okay, I'm sorry. I love this comment. Please stop allowing your children to be online spaces. You know, I want to share one thing very quick. For my nephew niece's mother, she can basically suck DK's balls. I don't fucking like her. I want to say this one thing very quick, okay, about her. And yeah, I don't know. She didn't like me that much, but yeah, I understand that because you fucking did not raise your kids well. You have your 13-year-old daughter that's wearing a crop top. We were at a People Power Pizza. And yeah, I was questioning that. I don't know. She got my fucking nerves. Get off, bitch. It feels so good to get this on my system. I mean, as an uncle that loves them, right? She don't even want me to at least have some responsibility when I live with them because they had a Section 8 house, right? And dating a man that basically smoked weed and beating one of my nephews. He basically cried. It was Lamar. Honestly, yes, I'm saying that name. I'm sorry. I want anyone to basically harass. No. Okay, I want to say this. This is why I'm not close to my family. I'm not. Okay, yes. Molestation was in our family. My youngest niece has been fucking molested. And oh, that man gets out, I should be illegal to fucking shoot him. Sorry. Being a little hot-headed right now. Okay, he's still in prison for what he fucking did to her. And say, don't worry about it. Oh, of course I can worry about it because it's part of my DNA, damn it. Fuck. Excuse me. If one of my other family members are dead, I don't give a what's to spin. I just care about my mother, my brother. That's kind of it. And my nephews and nieces. That's pretty much it. Mortis brother, he's kind of, for now, he's a ghost to me. Okay, I wish it would be Blanket, the One Piece. Sorry, I'm making a little emotional. If you're not watch One Piece, you get where I'm coming from. I'm basically Luffy, right? Our oldest brother is Sabo, right? Okay, damn, I mean not Sabo. Ace, whom is dead, deceased. Okay, and then my older brother Antonio is Sabo, right? That's kind of how it is. Okay, it's just only us two left. Honestly, I feel so damn guilty that I didn't do enough to help my mother. Yes, I wish I could get a job. It's not that fucking easy, especially since I've been in 2 mental facilities. Fuck that. Okay, I wish I could basically just have a job to take care of people's mental health, basically help people studying multiple languages. Also for this damn white motherfucker, pardon me, I don't care if you got 6 million subscribers. For this Shell MYNC guy, for you to basically sponsor BetterHelp, go die in a ditch. I don't care if you got a fucking wife. Yeah, I bet you're banging her right now. As someone that basically has a viewer named Lauren that basically does have breast cancer, fuck you. All right? I don't care if you got 6 million. You'll be dead like the rest of us. I can't wait till the red giant goes all of us. We're all going to die. In at least, hopefully, maybe 97% of us on this earth. Well, I'm not sure what's the good percentage. Damn, maybe 80.69% because, let's see, the rapists and then the terrorists or the shooters, basically domestic violencers or basically people that beat homophobes. So it might be a little bit less than 80%. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I know it's late, but I'm not done. I'm not done. This is so fucking good. I can't get it out, get it out, get it out. You know, it's just, that's why I've been commenting on so many videos. Because, you know what? I'm bored. I'm isolated. I'm getting impatient because next week will be a year since I've been trapped here. I'm not left out of this apartment for a year. A year! Because of the fucking Florida. I fucking hate Florida so much. Maybe that's why I've been commenting a lot of please videos. Because, oh, yeah, there are nowhere else to go. Because the motherfucker, CNA get-off's white bitch, black bitch. Bitch ass. So I'm trying to talk in Southern black drawl, but it's hard. Okay? Duana, of course, didn't want to pay her friend $5 rent. Yet you want to beef on us? Fuck you. Honestly, it feels so good to get this on my system. Also, I feel embarrassed that they're black because I'm black. You know, I'm not 100%. I'm not. I'm far from it. Okay, it feels so good to get this on my system. It is. Honestly, I want to say one thing. I would love to have a boyfriend that I could travel with. That's really tall. That could do that. Not like creative with his stomach. That may have tattoos. That may be a skater boy. Maybe a little golf. You know, I don't know. Literally, that's kind of handsome. Well, okay, average. Okay, he doesn't need to be handsome. He's pretty tall. Can do the stomach trick stuff. I would love him. That will reach out to me on Instagram. I don't know. Maybe age 1924. SpongeBob reference. Okay, because I put for someone younger than me, but that makes sense. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I just want to say for the ones that are viewing this right now, thank you so much for being here. I mean that. Okay, literally, you know what, Dan? I think I should write it down. Hold on. I want to do this as a favor. And how many people are here right now? Okay, 8 likes? Are you fucking kidding me? This late? Oh, no way. No fucking way. We got 8 likers on here, and not surprised the likers haven't been removed. During the daytime, they get removed. But I'll be back. I want to say half of you that are here right now. You are amazing. Okay, you are part of the planning crew because most of my viewers love Plants vs Zombies, right? Is to honor them. Okay, my other channel is supposed to be Dairies, but I call it Planners because we would talk about Plants vs Zombies, right? I'm so sorry. This means a lot, especially this late. Golly, I'll be back in a minute, Planters. Okay, I gotta get Hold on. Shit, I missed another for our parents episode. Oh wow. So I got I have a here. I'll just show it's very quick, okay? Very quick, very quick. But I'm not revealing my face. Yeah, I haven't baited over a mom. That's how clinically depressed I am. This is blank, right? I'll write down all the names of the people that have supported me. I am not kidding. Okay, on top of my GameCube controller, I'm sorry that I broke your GameCube. I am. Yeah, it's okay. You're doing your best, hon. All right. No, this would be random order. Dumbbell. Bethany. Greg. Brian. Shelby. Especially Shelby because she lives in the same state as me. I'm down to see. Oh yeah, Richard. Richard Wrong. Hope he's doing okay. Richard Wang or Wong? It was Wang, right? Like Chicken Lang. So I'm trying to use the topic. I'm down. Let's see who else. Tiffany. Mason, especially. I'm not done. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm being dead serious. Jerry, who basically got out of the mental facility because basically I'm thinking it's because after his little sister that basically passed. I hope he's doing okay. Also, he's from our state, but he lives in Tennessee, I reckon. Yeah, let's see who else. I know there's more of them. Jack. All right. I go right a line here. Blue and red. They're two different people. So I'm going to add a slash between. Okay. Darren Shu, I hope he's doing well. He's the one that started the GoFundMe page. I'm not worried about it if I don't get any money off of it, honestly. Because I did want to start at $2,000 just so that we can earn, if we were earning it back, we'd be able to pay the rent in my brother's name because my mother tried to break the lease, right? It had to be my brother's name. Thanks to those three those ungrateful knitted alligators. I don't care if they were born here. They were from there. So that's why I see them as Florida, really. Because the way they want to complain, that's too fucking high. Yeah, go back then. Oh, good to tell my assistant the answer. It's okay. So I've been quiet. I'm trying to write all the names down because I don't like to be rushed. Art is one of my Mexican viewers. Oh yeah, that's right, Nia. Damn, let's see. Yeah, we're missing Lauren that has breast cancer. Absolutely. Wes, he was barely on my live stream. See, the reason why I'm kind of almost forgetting their names because they haven't been active. When people are really active, I'm gonna remember them. Oh yeah, Brownie, absolutely. She knew me when she was 15, though. She's been a really amazing supporter. She goes through clinical depression. She plays a guitar, by the way. Am I missing someone else? Deanna, I don't know if you are. I think I am. Slade, right? You know, he can be a little weird sometimes, though, but he still has a great heart. This can't be all. I'll talk about everyone recently that have been my live streams. I've been keeping track. Anyway, all right, I'm just gonna count in German here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, I skipped 11. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 Menschen in my YouTube channel, okay? Wirklich, man. Wirklich. Okay? Here is the list. Here's the blutig list. Blutig basically means bloody, right? Think about British or German with a British dialect, okay? These are the viewers that have been supporting me. Now, if I miss a couple, I feel really guilty if I have, okay? Because the thing is, more people are active, I'm going to remember them more. And by the way, I'll write down the date. Okay, so at the end, it's Monday. August 11th, 2025 at 2:35 a.m. See? All right, so yeah, well, that works. Yeah, at least have enough room to write that down. But yeah, I wanted to just share this because you know what, I'm starting to slow it down now. Okay, because I am bipolar. At least I still died no. I know I wanted to. I have that. Okay, because my mood shifts really quickly. Plus, I used to take antidepressants when I was younger. Okay, literally. I just had to say for my viewers. Okay, I know it's late. If you need to come back later, please do. Okay, that's why I'm doing this in the middle of the night until we can basically talk about music or maybe my fetishes if you're interested. Yes, I got plenty of them. You know what? Very quick. I just want to say this one thing, just to make this a little bit healthy for once. I think it's hot when boys stretch. Right. What I mean by that, when I was in college, there was this really cute Mexican boy that did stretch right next to me, and I think I've seen his stomach. Right. It was so sexy. I just want to be honest. I love when boys do that, and I can see a little bit the I think it's called the waistline of their underwear, and then see their neighbor that just get big. Oh, it's heaven. I would love that. There's like a college boy that would message me on Instagram to do that and ask me, "Do you like that?" And I would go, "Yes," something like that. I don't know. Again, I want to share this. I know it's weird because you know what? I'm sick of fucking people like this. And don't get me started. Okay, I'm not actually. I want 10 more minutes. Okay, again, if you need to go to bed, please do. Okay, then I'll cover the screen. Well, you know what? No. I'll leave it like this. Okay, you got these damn pranksters. Okay, and I mean, even though I'm not a fan of G Dion because he did pranks, right, that I didn't like, including Lofi, right? Because I always wonder why they did this, but you know what? At least for how come Jane? He took a great cause. Lofi, well, he's just weird because he wouldn't ask the gay guy if he has sex with his dog. So fuck you, Lofi, for saying that. Because I'm close to my pups. Thank you very much. Okay, and for seeing all these pranksters that would sexually harass people or whatever, they get support for what they do. Well, for someone like me that has a mother that basically is a certified narcissist, that even before I was born, she even basically support two gay men. This is in the 90s, by the way. You know how being gay was not accepted back then, right? Or at least not as accepting. Okay? That basically did die of AIDS. My mother is practically, in my opinion, the Princess Diana person in my life. Okay, yes, she basically helped two gay men, right? White gay men, FYI. I forgot what the other part was. I asked her about it in one of my live streams, right? I don't remember what day it is because I do them on the daily. And for her to work so much for her middle-aged heart out, and then basically taking care of my grandmother that has dementia, right? It's a lot for her. And my brother, he's a security guard. And also, I want to say one thing. If this channel ever goes popular, I would love for people to pay my brother just to live with me. I know that sounds silly because I love how it's just the two of us in our apartment. I miss it so much. I even miss basically how we go to the 99-cent store, right? I love walking there. It's just so nice. That's why I uploaded that little Easter egg, okay? I uploaded that clip of basically me speaking Spanish to my favorite worker that stocks shelves. I never asked for a name, sadly. And by the way, if you want to ask what's your name in Spanish, you would say "Cómo te llamas?" Right? And then you respond, "Me llamo es," right? So I wanted to share that, okay? So I think that's everything I need to cover because I know it's really late and I'm starting to sluggish down on my speech because, well, I got nothing else to talk about right now, right? Because usually I know people they would get a little impatient or they get distracted and it gives me a lot of pressure in my heart. So I wanted to just share this because after what this YouTuber is going through, it makes me want to speak up myself because I wish I basically got our support, right? And speaking up for people that have harassed me. I'm not, let's just say, okay, yes, there are people that will troll or whatever, say awful stuff. However, though, if it gets to the point you want to blackmail someone's address, that's when, yeah, they need to be arrested. And it happened to me by multiple people. Also, I want to share this as a dark bonus. Um, I remember people on Discord that would make fun of me, right? And they were crop my face in a baby's body. And not to mention this links to a whole person that basically thinking instant superficiality, similar to her cousin Yen Ten, who basically made money off of me. I didn't do anything sexual. I was just showing my feet, but he basically made it sexual to put on a porn site. So I've heard that someone told me, and that's probably how he sent me those nasty gifts in the mail, especially that shirt. I didn't clean it, by the way. I told my mother I don't want to get it clean, for evidence because he worn it with his sweat. So I've heard, right? I didn't know that, and he told me about it, and he was spam me. He was spam with those messages, right? I guess you could say he's the worst stalker I've ever had. He is, and he would call me. Sorry, I want to keep all this separate, but you know what? I'm also the shirtest now. He'll call me his little black chocolate, right? And basically wanted to have his cousin and then his tall friend. Maybe it's because I love tall boys and that probably is a way to scare me, I guess. They would wanted to, even though that never happened, thank Buddha, okay? They would come over to our house to attempt to basically just break in and stealing the switch that he gave me, I think. I don't know though, okay? I don't it's a long story on that. And basically sexually assault me. And then for basically both of them wanted to see me perform on my pups. I wish I could get them arrested. Also for that poopy person as well. Okay, tell me that I had sex with Casey. Are you kidding me? Fuck you. Screw you. This is why I've not been healthy. I think ever since we got evicted, that's when my life went downhill. It's been 8 years and I've not been that healthy. I always feel that I'm being stalked upon by people. Yes, again, I feel awful that I say some things or made awful mistakes, right? Literally. It's just because I wasn't thinking clearly. I'm trying to think better, that makes sense, or healthier, right? And yes, intrusive thoughts. It's normal to have those. We all have them, right? But doesn't mean that I would basically blackmail or wanting to rape someone. I don't get it. I don't. I really don't. I really don't. And you know what? I want to say one thing. I think those four boys that visited me, and you want to know something? I had a crush on one. I'm not kidding. I remember before we were leaving, my heart was dropping like Titanic. He was so tall. I kind of got sorry. Juan, if you ever see this, I'm so sorry. I was blushing. He was so tall. He was only 5'10", by the way. Right? He was hot. Again, these boys are my age, but they look young like me. And I felt like I found my group. And if it wasn't for them, then I would have killed myself maybe or attempted. And yeah, I did attempt to suicide different ways from, you know, cutting my left arm that I have this you can't really see it, okay, to basically overdosing, attempted overdose on vitamin C pills, and even wanted to get run over when a tall teen boy, I think he looked like he's like 17 or something. I don't know. He looked huge. Like I was scared of him, I guess. He looked like he's like I think he might be Mason's height. He was huge. He was walking his friend. He called me faggot. I got really scared. I did. I don't know. Maybe like when I just think about tall man, my heart skips because I feel like you're gonna take advantage of me or beat me up or something. And my trauma, I find that a turn on, but it's not right. I'm sorry. I know I'm showing a lot. I need to get this out of my system. Okay, literally, I'm not normal height. If you could tell, I'm not. Let's just say that just about every viewer, I'm not saying my height is taller than me, right? Especially all my male viewers that are adults, they're giants compared to me. Oh, they're really tall, right? So, again, I treat all of them as though they were my friend I never met. because I enjoy talking to them, even if I'm not thinking clearly mentally. It means a lot because of how isolated I've been. Only had one friend growing up named Joshua, so I need to get this out of my system because you know what? I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget to do this later, and I'll just check one more time. Okay. If I think I need like yet, I'll slow down and I'll end the stream at 2:50. Oh yeah, 5 minutes. Okay. Who that guy was from all that? 5 minutes. Got 5 minutes. Not to mention, I remember I hear that on the in my old high school. Not to mention we had security guard. I wanted to confiscate our phones if we use it. Yeah, it was that strict, right? Good times, good times. It was on Humber High School. We have the announcer that say you got 5 minutes to get to class. 5 minutes. And then what I like about it, the minute or and a half beforehand. I don't think schools do this. I wish I got it. I wish I got theater proof. I don't. They would play random music. They would even play that the Superstitious song, right? I remember that. Just so that we could rush and get into class. I missed that. Hold on, let me check. Okay. All right, so 2 people left. All right, we got 8 likers still. All right, so I'll end the stream shortly, okay? In 5 more minutes. I just want to say for the 2 viewers who are here, I thank you a lot for being here this late. Okay, I know it's late. I know you're tired. School, well, yeah, that's right. Because school play has started this now. But whatever. Okay, I do want to ask info for all my viewers because that's their business, not mine. I just wanted to just get this out of my system because I'm gonna leave out this video right now. Okay, I think I read enough. But yeah, I comment on it. Well, I did comment on Schlepp's community post, even if it gets misguided. Okay, and yeah, a lot of people are talking about also that Indonesian the One Piece flag government thing was pretty cool. So I wanted to share this because for Slep, he was going to do a lot, right? And I don't blame him. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone. You know, it's insane. And I wish that my voice would get heard more because I do get a little bit jealous seeing all these YouTubers that are having such loud voices that they're making an impact. Well, for me, it's just a simple of water. I can't give an example. Well, actually, at the end, you can. It's like this a piece of popcorn, okay, that you miss seeing that dropped on my Genki controller. Basically, think about the Genki controller being the ball, right? I don't really have much of a purpose, but at least I'm part of the popcorn that will keep you full, if that makes sense. 3 more minutes. Okay, so yeah, I just people are talking about this. It makes me want to speak up too, okay, because I always felt that I do not make a difference. Also, I watched that video. I think I was part of it. Border Patrol stuff the wrong car. I want to say one thing, okay, as someone that has been, you know, sexually harassed and even assaulted, etc. I even got mistreated by police myself, right? I was supposed to be detained. You know, that's to add a little bonus. So I basically had to put up with all of this. And you know, I want to say one thing. One of my other birthday wishes. I wish I could get a hug by an officer. I wish I could. So that way I could really decrease my capirophobia, even though that is not going to go down anytime soon. Also, I'm kind of jealous of this Derek FDB guy that posted movies that pissed me off that has 980,000 views. I wish I had. I don't know why. Okay, I love Dragon Ball, right? Very quick. When I have more people support me, it's as though you're giving me energy. You know, you're making me excited to post more videos. You're giving me that energy. I like to call it Gokuism. Okay, especially if I have any Mexicans out there, you know what I'm talking about. When you have so much support, you want to speak up much more, right? And when you don't, you just feel so fatigued and just tired and hopeless. And that's how I feel at the time because people just didn't care. They'll leave because, oh, you know what? Your video quality sucks. Why can't I be like Mr. Beast? Because you know what? You could be having. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not in that position. I'm doing all I can. Golly, I'm one man. I'm one man. I can only do so much. Only so much. Literally. So I'd like to share my GameCube controller. So I know we got 2 more views. Okay. So you know what? I'll give 4 more minutes. Okay, 4 more minutes. I'm sorry. Okay. It just okay. You know what? Screw it. 10 more minutes. 3 a.m. as Patrick was saying. Patrick sleepy time. That's when I will end the stream. Okay. Because this is gonna help me wind down a little bit. Also, whoever this damn man is, for fun, the number 4 and then FUN, I legally hid in public places, I'll get fucking arrested. I don't know why you got 530 damn thousand views, because you're gonna basically encourage young kids. Oh my god. Oh my Buddha. Walmart stabbing survivor? Oh my goodness. And it's an elderly woman. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah, man, I swear, seeing all this stuff makes me want to speak up even more. I have so many stories I gotta share from what Casey basically did to me when I basically got drawn I got hit by a couple of eggs when I walked that night. Oh, I got everything. Okay, if you think this is everything, oh, I got a lot of stories to tell. So she's one of the survivors of the stabbing attack? Are you kidding me, in Michigan? Oh my god, are you kidding me? That poor woman.
I came home and put this Beyond sausage patty into my freezer. Saturday morning, the day of this stabbing, I got up and I said, my husband, to try those. Took it out, and on the package it said, "It's frozen. Expires May 5th, 2025. I was like, May 5th? I bought it July 22nd. I put it right in the freezer.
You know what? I'm not going to watch it any longer. I'm going to get upset. I don't know why. She like reminds me of my mother because of her age, right? Why is human beings so cruel to each other? Why? I'm not watching this. It's making me cry watching this. Honestly. And the policeman visited her and gave her his patch. That's awesome. That is awesome. I want to see that part at least. I am. I want to see the officer visiting her. He's awesome for that. Where's the officer? Oh, that's sweet.
We had a nice long talk, and at the end he said, well, I want to give you something. And he said, my uniform was covered in your blood and I had to throw it away. He said, but this patch was still good and I wanted to give it to you. And so that's what he did. And he gave me his card and he said, anytime, you need help, let me know.
That is an officer right there. Michigan State Police. We're on Michiganers. You hear that? So this is in Traverse City where the stabbing happened, right? I'm a little jealous, kind of. But she deserves that. She is a fighter. She is. She's a sweetheart, literally. And again, I want to say this for the Phoenix Fire Department. Thank you so much for basically honking at me on that night, right? And just gave me like waving at me when I walked back home because I saved a few people, especially I got a video by the way when me and this Apache woman. I know she didn't want to be on camera, maybe it's because she's drunk, but she was, and she didn't have the right to touch my phone. But I'm not that type of person that would get aggressive, even if someone would grab my phone, as long as don't steal it from me, right? We basically did save someone, right? It was a Navajo man that was, I'm not kidding. Out here in Phoenix, we kind of had that problem. He was overdosing or almost dying of fentanyl overdose, right? He was foaming in his mouth. I got video proof of it. Not to mention, I basically did help the man named Francis that basically got knocked out and unconscious, and I had to take him to the hospital. The fire department was awesome, though. They were guilty of our American system that, oh yeah, in order to basically bring him in, right? They were shocked as us that you gotta pay $400 just for a ride across to the ER, right? Okay, I went to Christown, right? We have some more minutes. I went to Christown, right? And this is after when I got banned for life, falsely, okay, at Walmart, and that shrimp bastard, white shrimp bastard, he's white, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just getting detail. Yeah, he's just short shrimp that mistreated me just because, I basically put food in my backpack that I paid for because we're allowed to bring backpacks in. Big whoop, right? I paid for it. Yeah, I'm sorry if if you're thinking I'm stealing, I paid for it. Always show my receipt, everything. Because you know what if I don't want to carry like too much stuff or I don't want to use one of the carts? I just want to get by like everyone else. Right? And even though my day it was like the worst night of my life when the incident happened, I still did care to basically call 911. Right? Well, the Apache woman was giving him heart palpitations, and then the Phoenix Fire Department were taking us. Of course, I had a flash on, and I don't want to interfere because they're doing a difficult job, right? And let's just say I did cry on her shoulder or whatever. I showed everything. I think it is on public. I don't know. I want to share it because you know what? I watch a lot of heroic movies. I grew up with Marvel and DC. Okay, Teen Titans, Spider-Man 1 through 3. Okay, yes, Peter Parker's fucking hot. Okay, I always feel that I want to be a hero myself, and yeah, I am a my hero fan. Okay, I always wanted to feel that I matter to someone on this earth. I always want to feel that I make a difference. Okay? I always want, I'm thinking, you know what? I want to help too. You know, think about Deku that he watches All Might, right? When he grows up and he wants to become a hero, and yet the other students they were doubting him, especially Bakugo that want to beat him up and tell him to go kill himself. You know, I'm sorry, I'm a huge MHA fan. Okay, seeing all this new stuff, it makes me want to speak because you know what? I'm not kidding. I think I shared. I got other stories. Okay, especially from Casey's part. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, that's another thing. And the Dollar Tree incident I basically have, and then the other Walmart incident or whatever. I have a lot. It's just random. Okay, I should write them down like a list, but I don't want to. I guess you could say I have It's called I guess you could say, what is it when people forget? I have amnesic memory. I forgot what it is. There was a word I invented it. It's when you remember something, right? An amnesic blockage. You basically forget what happened back then, or amnesic PTSD, right? You basically do not remember until later. It kicks you in. Let's just say that, like, if I didn't remember one of the men that took advantage of me, but later I do. That's when the PTSD came in, kind of like amnesia, right? I don't know. I just wanted to share this, and we got 4 minutes left, but I just want to say again for the ones that have viewed this live stream, you know, people like to click away, but they they probably do care because 8 people like the live stream. And yes, I use my tab to cover it because I get a little bit paranoid when I see the lack of numbers on my screen. And I know it's really late, so hopefully we get more viewers than usual because I know this is the worst night, the worst time of the day. But you know what? Maybe this is a good thing. That way I won't be disappointed later. It means a lot for all of you that are coming here. Okay, I wanted to say this again for anyone that is ever visiting this live stream. Okay, I have my other channel if you want to follow me on there as well. And if you want to donate to my mother and I, or even sending up a pen pal or a letter, the PO box is 121 Dion Garf C/O, which is care of Bonita Garf, right? And then Glendale, comma AZ, and I think there's a comma, right? I'm not sure. 85311. Okay, and that basically helps. I just wanted to say it means a lot if you basically enjoy this little live stream. Okay, I'll check in 2 minutes here. If I have if I have 9 likes because I have 8, then I'll talk maybe for 9 more minutes. Okay, I don't know why I like seeing the like count go up. I mean, I wish I could get that little badge that she does, but she's a fighter, literally. I don't know, because I wish I had a good interactions with officers. I wish I did, right? You know, I don't know. I wish if there's ever an officer that ever sees this, if you're seeing me in the Phoenix Valley, you know, I don't know if they're hesitant to, I'm not sure if officers or police vehicles can honk, but if you want to ask to give me a hug or something, that would be like one of my birthday wishes. I don't know why. I don't know, because I love the fire department. I wish I can know for the police department, especially the videos to see when people get mistreated by police, especially that whatever street trooper mistreated that man when he had to give his ID and his wife. And I don't know if he got arrested, but I won't be surprised if he did because I've only seen a few minutes of it. I want everyone to basically bring their hearts to Lauren and 3 of them because, well, make it 4. They're the ones who are going through the most trauma at this point. I'm sure of it. Lauren, who basically has breast cancer. She was diagnosed recently or a couple of weeks ago, or at the end. I think she's been on for a week now. Jerry, who basically got released from the mental facility. I don't like to say the H word, you know, when you get your injuries. It's a trigger word for me. If you put it in one sentence, mental, you know what, right? Richard Rain for basically having to go through her surgery. Oh yeah, also Lauren basically had to go through chemotherapy, right? And then for Dumbo, because he basically lost 2 pounds of weight because he is poor and he struggles. And basically he has to take care of his family. Okay, his mother got mistreated by the doctors or nurses, whatever, at the hospital, and the way that his brother has. I want to talk about that again. Okay, he's going through a lot. That's all of them, right? Jerry, Dumbo, Lauren, and Richard, the ones that. Oh yeah, also for Mason's brother's girlfriend Alicia did that. They got released from the hospital, and I know she's doing fine. I know that for sure. I just want to say I care about my peers. I do. If I don't, I want to be writing their names down with a time. So, oh boy, 3 a.m. Ding, ding, ding. Let me check. Oh God, we got 9 likes. All right, fine. Yay! We got 9 likers. All right, 9 more minutes. Okay, 9 more minutes. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. Okay, I'm so sorry, everyone, that it's so late. It's just that when I see all this stuff, it makes me. Cause look, okay, I know you don't see my face. You know what I look like, right? Again, this is like the emergency anonymous live stream version, okay, or anonymous stream. I'm just here in my room, locked, just closing all day. My mother has to bring in, the air freshener thing that's blanket gel, okay, and just, having some stuff on the floor because I like to have clutter. I guess you could say that's my type of OCD because I like to have a little mess. It helps me think, right? It makes me feel that I'm not in prison, even though it feels that I am in a Norwegian prison, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's because I am in that prison doesn't mean that I like it here, right? If you know what I mean. So it means a lot. Oh, I'm not kidding, a lot for none of you to like to stream. It's nice. Also, I know that my phone is off. Okay, it's my brother's truck. Don't worry, he didn't got rid of it. I'm looking to this right now. My phone number is 623-219-5324 because I basically shared it earlier. I don't mind as long as you don't harass me and all. Because I give it on the pass, so I know people are gonna know about it anyway. Okay, just don't call the police on me or anything just because. Oh yeah, Dan's gonna. No, I'm not. Yes, I'm so sorry. That doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Okay, it's bad enough as it is. That's why I won't tell anyone where we live. I think it's like Yun Ton Free. I hope he gets arrested at some point. He did enough damage. That wanted to leak out where we live. Okay, they probably knew where we lived. They keep stalking me. I mean, you're basically both of you, him and his cousin that I mentioned, right, are zoophiles. You basically wanted to draw a walk on my brother's window. You fetishized me, calling me my little black chocolate. Okay, you basically sent me a dildo that was disgusting. And then to get proof, everyone, unless I'm too lazy to get up, I probably am. I don't think I have it in here or on top of my little cubby, right? It's supposed to be my brother's cubby, but I'll just use this a little top drawer, right? He also did give me, unless that's his father, I don't know, it's from China. Please be patient. I have autism. I love the beanie because I'm wearing it once, right? I think it was cute. I don't know why that was sent to me, but whatever, as long as it's not yuck, I suppose. I don't know. I just wanted this to get this out of my system here because of the way 6 more minutes, okay? Part of me of the way that I've been treated by society. I always felt really paranoid because I always feel that no one will like me, right? Or I feel that my voice doesn't matter, right? Also, I want to say for anyone that wants to tweet on Twitter, my name is Dan Gard, okay? It's a picture of me that I'm wearing a scarf. It's basically where I used to live in my old townhouse, right? I haven't changed that profile picture because I don't use Twitter anyway. Well, barely. I need to message Tim though. He's been messaging me daily, even if I haven't responded back. He's a sweetheart. He is. Um, I wanted to share that if you want to tweet them at them, right? And I just hope that I'll make a Stan Lee difference because it means a lot for the ones that have been supporting me throughout this channel. And please pardon me for repeating myself because of my autistic brain. Okay, that's one of the traits of being in the spectrum, I suppose. And me kind of almost running out what to say though, because I'm trying to basically calm myself or settle myself down. And oh my god, frat boys confronting me on the shore. I'm tired of these god darn prank channels. THURLDS. Why you? I just know he did, and he's a black man, right? Oh my god, just let people be, damn it. Why do people keep harassing people on camera? I'm fucking sick of it. Brendan Cunningham, let me guess. He thought, oh my, why are these prank channels coming up? Oh God. And I thought I seen a lot of them. Oh my Buddha. Yeesh. You know, I'm so sorry because this isn't I'm checking up my homepage, right? Because I'm using another channel. Looks like I got some videos I'm gonna watch later. So other than that, I think that's about it. Dion, let's see, you got 5 more minutes. 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say one thing. For anyone that's not Native American, that is not American, pardon me. I know I'm talking really fast. I always carry this around me, right? This is pepper spray. The brand is Subway. This is before I lost my state ID, right? I missed my state ID. It has the Grand Canyon in the background, right? You had to be 18 in order to buy one of these. And I've not used it once, except for testing it in our old apartment sink, right? That's what that's my brother and I were testing it, and it was so strong we almost hurled. Well, at least my brother did. It's that strong, you know. And I hope the bullet out of his belly that, especially what's going on with the illegal immigration in Europe, they should legalize pepper spray. You just gotta be, I don't know, mentally well. Like for me personally, I don't have any felonies. If you have any felonies or have been in prison or jail for a long period, and you should be able to carry one of those. And then if you do, like you gotta get it taken away from you, or they could just confiscate your house, or I don't know. So I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, because you know, after with the Roblox situation, I've been seeing videos of what's going on in Europe because of what's happening in France, and don't get me started in England, right? Because of how girls are being preyed on by. I heard that again. This is, I don't want it to basically stereotype here. No, okay, by Pakistani immigrants that would want to basically kidnap girls. It's terrible. Yeah, underage girls. I mean, how even they're not underage, you just can't be doing that. That's to rape them. And again, as someone that's been a rape victim, I take that stuff really crucially. So that's why I'm gonna keep commenting so that I can get more people. Because again, I saw in the Lost Dragon Ball Z, right? I want to invent a new religion. 3-6, okay? August 11th on a Monday, uh, to honor Toriyama. Gokuism, when you basically have a group of people that would support you and all, you would get more energy. And if you basically love Dragon Ball, you don't have to sing the song all the time, of course not. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. You know, you basically would fight and speak up for other people and whatnot. Again, especially with all the stuff I went through, it's like that, right? And also, I still want to upload those videos when I exposed Casey. Two of them. The first one when the police um politely escorted her downstairs, and then the second time when the police were called, right? So yeah, it was pretty hectic. And don't worry, she didn't assault me or anything. Thank Buddha she didn't. Well, she did kind of punch my hands up, but I'm fine. Okay, literally, I wish I could press charges, but blame my mother. Well, I don't know why she didn't want me to press charges. I want to because I'm the victim, but since, well, I'm a male, luckily I'm really short, or else I'll probably be in jail for no apparent reason. But I got video proof. I do. It's some of my Google photos and whatever. And let's just say I did a lot for her. I did. I have video proof of. But again, oh yeah, one more thing. I forgot to say this. Okay, I need to get my charging port fixed. Yes, I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S4 phone. It's a caveman phone. Okay, yes, it's old. I'm not getting rid of that phone. I still got service on it, right? It's just that with my mother and my brother that are working, one more minute, okay? Then I'll end it here. Then I'll keep coming more videos. Okay, literally, I don't know. I gotta stop watching these news videos. I wish I could get a badge from an officer. That'd be awesome. Honestly, damn it. You know, or even from a fire department. Damn it. I'm just glad I saved a few lives. I'm glad I did. Oh man, it's nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm daydreaming here, or night dreaming. Dude, you forgot what you said, didn't you? You did. I'm so sorry, everyone. I am. It's just that, again, when you're alone for so long, you kind of start to lose reality. I mean, maybe I do have Pinocchio syndrome. I made a video of it because I always think of my life as a movie or something, right? And other things about that syndrome, I think. I know you shouldn't self-diagnose, but if I kind of shared the similar experiences for a long period, let's just say blanket 6 weeks or something, then yeah. I don't know, depending on the symptoms. Let's just say if you're clinically depressed for 6 weeks, or if you've been depressed in bed for 6 weeks or something like that, that you have clinical depression. I don't know. I think it's a scientific fact that I read on Google somewhere. I know that doesn't always help, or at least some YouTube videos on TED. I don't know. Okay, all this knows that I'm sharing these experiences of what I've been facing, and yes, I do have. I'm gonna check the number in a minute. Okay, I do have paranoia. I do have CPTSD. I do have bipolar. My mood does swift really, really, really rapidly. I do have deep trust issues. I do have generalized anxiety disorder, right? Which I basically worry over everything, especially when the poor daddy long legs we actually had in front of our door basically are no longer here. It felt weird and it felt naked at first. What I mean by that is I always check the door because of how cute it looks with this little web. Yeah, I'm weird, okay? Maybe it's like a Buddhist thing that I'm talking about here. Because, hey, they get to eat for free just to capture flies we actually have in our house. Um, Basically, I forgot what other conditions I have. AUDHD, avoidant personality disorder because I'm afraid to basically make connections with people because they would reject me, and it happens to me a lot. Right? I would love to talk to people, but at the same time, I don't want to. That's what avoidant personality disorder is. And yes, I'm kind of the jealous type. If you get that retail, right? The jealous type that, oh, you know what? I wish not the revenge type, unless they did something really bad, blanket the ones that basically mess with me and sexually harass me, etc. Right? It's like that. So it's real, Evan. I'm so sorry. I know it's late. I did talk way longer than usual. It's just that I have so much I have to share before I will comment more videos on my other channel. Okay, I don't have the URL. I'm so sorry. If you are first timer here, I just hope that you see my comments, right? And then my viewers would basically share the URL unless they forget, which is totally fine because it is the middle of the night. It's the quietest hour. So I guess that's everything I just wanted to share. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I just want to say this again. 2 birthday wishes I want. Because we're in August, right? Well, my birthday's not until the next 4 months. Is to get a hug from an officer and to get my apartment to 60 back. I know someone's probably living there. If I can give them the money so that they can move to a bigger house and it'd be my brother's name in the lease that our mother will help us pay the bill for. It's just that it'll be his name, not hers, right? She'll pay the cable, Wi-Fi, etc. Like she always been doing. Because my brother, he always basically pays for the monthly line. He always does that. Then we're good. You know, I love that place. I want to say this one thing. I'm sorry, I'm not done. I thought I am. This is why I gonna do this now because I won't have the energy to do this later, or I'm gonna be too lazy and or forget. Okay, that place meant a lot to me. I love how diverse my neighborhood is. I love how I walk the Dollar Tree, just watching some animes or whatever, and seeing some not cool, but well, I hate saying it. It's kind of cool seeing car accidents as long as someone gets hurt because that happens a lot in my neighborhood. And then the not so cool fact seeing basically well killed. So yeah, I wanted to just to share this because literally I always want to feel that I made a difference. I sound like Porky the Pig, do I? Make a difference of other people's lives. Okay, and I want everyone, one more thing before, unless we got 10 likers, then I could talk a little longer. Okay, please thank Dumbo for being here. Okay, if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have the energy just to come in many videos. Dumbo has did a lot for me. He has. If I had the damn power, I would basically want to donate and just, I don't know, just give him a vacation, not just that, just, I don't know, retire at an early age. He went through way more than most people that I've ever met. I think probably way worse than anyone I've ever met. It's that bad. Okay, I'm not kidding. And he lives in Georgia, by the way. That's all I'm gonna give you. Even if you could tell me the city, which I don't want to, I won't give it out. Right? And also, huge support for Incense, even though I felt awful I called her a redneck. Because I was so frustrated that night, because she did donate money to us. It may not be a lot, but oh yeah, it counted. It's a lot to me. Right, and also for Terry from Massachusetts, by the way, ancestors from Arkansas, I still got their letters, right? That donated $40 of groceries. If it wasn't for her, I probably would have starved to death. I think I have a video of it. It's probably the other damn channel though. I was crying because we had food, and she's a mother that works for Uber. you know. And I've seen some of those Uber videos of how police would basically be really aggressive to them and arresting them. I've seen a couple of those. It's insane. Honestly, I wanted to share this because I'm excited, okay, in a jealous way because I want to be heard too. You know, I want to basically put effort in this live stream that, you know what, Dion, you want to do a lot. Even people don't care. You know what? Then, as Dr. Seuss himself would say, those that do mind do not matter. And those, as much as I don't like croaks, right? Who do not mind do matter. Let's just say for the fetishes, they don't mind that, then they do matter to me. You know, if that actually makes sense. All right, I guess I could probably stop in here. I'm so sorry, everyone. I still want to watch the Figure Out Parents. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'll tell you the episode that's on right now. Let's just commercial. Karen, my old wife. Oh, something about plankton. Okay, I'm sorry. That was the Fair Appearance ended. It was supposed to be some sponsored episode. That, and I think it's an older one because it's not the HD one. It's basically sponsored just as Barnacle Boy and then Mr. Krabs that was talking to Karen. Oh god, I love SpongeBob. I'm sorry. Yeah, because I'm autistic. There, you don't want to be autistic, but the thing is, us Aspies, we love SpongeBob. Sorry. You know, that's on right now. So I guess I could probably come on a few of these videos, but I will do it off camera because I know it's really late. Okay. Besides, I gotta switch accounts anyway. So yeah, usually sometimes what I do in the first few minutes, I will comment my thoughts and then I'll still watch, right? That's what I usually do. And yeah, I don't skip over these videos. Okay, that's why I don't comment as much. Because however, I guess you could say it's less on quantity but more quality of how much I type so that I can get heard and to just share my support, even if that doesn't mean much. So again, the reason why the comments are turned off, right, is because this is probably the most emergency lecture I've ever done, right? That's why I don't see the chats on the right side because I think it's for the best, okay? Because I don't want to live stream too long anyway until sunrise because there's no point. Unless this channel gets borrowed, then I could probably do that maybe. I don't know, honestly. But yet again, I don't want to waste everyone's time because, well, everyone's have lives. All my viewers have lives to live as much as I do. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Again, I'm having an autistic overload. So other than that, I'm gonna actually cut this off right now, unless we got 10 likers. So let me check. Yeah, I'll cut up at 3, 2, 1. Okay. Unless we got 10 likers, then I can cut up at 3:33. All right. So the most I got was 9 likes. That's not bad. So 4 more minutes, okay? I think 3, 2, 1 is a good time. But I again, it means a lot for the ones that are viewing this live stream because I knew that, yeah, you know what, it's getting late, and that's why. And you only got 3 views this late. It's not bad. So yeah, I just had to just get this out of my system here because I always feel like I'm missing out. I always basically just feel that I'm being ignored. You know, maybe that's why I get jealous that these large YouTubers can interact with another. Also, huge thumbs up, even though my voice probably doesn't matter at his point, to Deep Humor for basically sharing updates of what's been going on with the AID verification issue. Screw that. I know that's supposed to happen the day after tomorrow. You know, I still see 3 in the morning as tomorrow, not today for some odd reason, because it's still nighttime, right? Usually 5 o'clock, I'll see that be considered today, right? I want to just do my part of doing that little One Piece reference because I thought it was kind of fun. You know, I was really tired, pooped out, just to basically do that. And I wanted to honor my viewers. That's why I have their names with it. There's several of them, right? To honor as my crew, if that makes sense. Even if they're not always will be here. That's another reason why I do comment on many videos because I know some of my viewers won't always be here and I get a little attached, right? Again, with my deep trust issues, I forgot what's the word of it when someone abandons you. That's my phobia, right? I have that phobia because I always wonder why do other people have these strong connections, but every time I make a connection with someone, I never hear back from them. I guess you could say I like to call it the Pokemon separation separation disorder. SD, right? You know, in every episode when Ash, Brock, and Misty, Pikachu, or they basically meet a new person. Let's just say in episode 8 when Ash had that battle with when I was younger, I thought he was kind of cute. He had green hair, right? He sounds like from the deep south, like he's probably like a Georgian or a Texan, I reckon. You know, I forgot his name. Right? That says wanna leave or something like that. Or pinch. Wait, that's the samurai guy. That's the samurai boy. They never meet him ever again. They're saying that, you know what, we'll battle someday. They never do. I always wonder why in Pokemon now, right? Whenever you meet someone and then you shake hands and then you part, you just never meet them again. That's basically how I feel, right? I feel that I'm basically Ash himself, right? When I meet you, I'm not gonna meet you again. If that makes sense, right? I mean, if you haven't not watched Pokemon, maybe a little complicated, but yeah. In 1 minute, okay. Then I think my body's starting to wear down a little. So I'm gonna write one of those pranksters and probably check them out later because I don't know what the hell they're basically doing those stuff. But yeah, I want to say one thing, okay? One more thing. I know I got to stop in a minute, but very quick. I didn't like how those officers, because I did comment a couple of these. You know, people probably just skim through it, which is okay. It's whatever. Because I mean it. When I was walking back home, when I carried the moose plushies, right? They're the talk scented ones. I forgot the year this happened. Now, Dan, I think it's 2023. I think, yeah. I was just walking home, right? And then I seen two robbers, so dressed in black. You know, think about ninjas, right? One was running a bicycle or whatever. And then one of the officers, they wanted to falsely detain me. I asked, like, what's going on? Did I do anything wrong? And then the officer, he kind of said in an aggressive voice to me that you're being detained. I'm thinking, you know, Dion, just follow the directions, you'll be okay. My heart was racing, of course, because I thinking that I did a crime. Just for stopping on my tracks, you know, to stop snakeling my way back home for 9 glob seconds, right? Glob darn seconds, pardon me. And then I remember one of them that asked me that we were probably interested in seeing you again. You could hear the audio. I don't know why though. I shook one of the officer's hand. I did ask for his name at least. And I'm just thinking I didn't do anything. You know, and I did strictly record it. I did. I just wanted to show this as a bonus because that's another thing that does bother me. I just wish I didn't got in fear of officers. Maybe that's why I'm so glad that woman's okay. I'm glad she is. But also she's so lucky to get that little badge. That's awesome. I would love to get a Phoenix badge. It just says the state of Arizona. I would love to get one of those. I'm an officer. I would love that. So yeah, I just wanted to just share that because I want to feel safe. I wanted us to feel that, you know what, Dion, you will be okay and someone's car is out. You know what? They that make that noise when you open the door. I just want to share that last name before I end this here because that was what's been bothering me a while because of how much I've been mistreated by officers, right? So yeah, I wanted to just to share that and you know, I just hope that I am making a difference. If not, I'm going to keep commenting and making more videos, whatever it takes. Also, one more thing, okay? Before I will watch these other videos, I'll probably watch one that maybe a little bit of SpongeBob, and I'll probably switch back and forth maybe, depending on how I feel. Because again, I woke up since 7:30, right? So this is a good thing for me because at least I didn't wake up at 11 o'clock, so I will wear myself out much sooner. Basically, oh, Dion, you forgot, didn't you? You did. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I forgot I was about to say speech block. Shoot. I forgot what I was about to... Oh, yeah, Dion, that's right. I have commented 406 videos. You hear that? 406 different videos I've been commenting on the other channel, right? Because I feel this is the only way I could get more viewers, which has been doing pretty decent. So... At least so far, I'm getting like one, right? It's something, you know. So I want to make blanket 3 new viewers each day that I make. That's why I've been coming on many more videos because 1, I have a lot of free time on my hands. 2, I'm just that bored, And three, I just want to just join in the conversations because I always feel that I'm not allowed to talk. So that's why I wanted to share my thoughts. Even though I don't get my comments hearted or anything, I just hope that because as mean as people on YouTube can be or anywhere on social media, I wanted to change that. Also for the Springsters, I'm thinking about coming on their channels. That you know what, you can't be doing this. I'm sorry, it's 3:24. Again, I just want to wrap this up, okay? You can't be doing this. You know, you basically are just acting inappropriate with other people. Look at what's happening in Roblox. And yet YouTube doesn't do anything about it. It just bothers me, eh? It cheeses me up, eh? You just can't be doing that to people. And this is for someone that has been harassed over online. And I want to be saved. I do. You know, I'm tired of this going through all this jealousy, this staying up in the middle of the night, you know, feeling that I'm not doing much in my life, right? That's why I was supposed to share, but people are just not interested, right? Or they just, which I understand, they wanted to fast forward through my videos because, oh yeah, you're talking too long. Well, please don't be here. That's all I want. So other than that, I guess that's about it for now. Oh, because I know that my viewers are asleep, most of them, and they gotta go sleep, and I don't blame them. Again, if you have viewed all the way through, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm starting to calm down a little bit now. Oh, by the way, one more thing, or a bonus detail, right? The officers that detained me, they're both Mexican, or I think they were Blatino, right? Not Latino, Blanco, right? If you know what that means in Spanish, look it up. Yeah, because they were arresting, I think, a few other adults, right? I even showed on my Instagram too. So yeah, I didn't. I just don't know why they did that to me, and that's why I do have a phobia of officers because, well, they want to be that kind to me for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not sure because people said about me stuff about me online or they just don't like me in general. I have no idea. I'm just trying to get by on this earth or in this greeny blue marble, just like everyone else. So I just wanted this to share it because I need to get this out, or this is probably going to keep me up. And that's why I need to do this because I will get distracted and I will forget and I wouldn't have the courage. Okay, I think that would be it for now. Okay. So for my G viewers, thank you. And we reached 9 likes, which is nice. So I would write the, you know what? Very quick, right? I'm not going to write the time down. I'm just gonna write this in the corner. My likers, thank you for your 3. Okay, oh yeah. Also, I want to see that number change because I'm gonna get paranoid. Oh my god. But may I share one confession? I'm sorry. You know what? Yeah, I want to stop at 3. 3 is a nice number. Okay, 6 more minutes. All right, I want to talk about this because I feel comfortable. Maybe because it's better without viewing my messages. Either my viewers have it so kind of me. Again, with my fetishes, right? I do like to share them because I always want to meet another man. I guess that is okay with them and telling me or force me to basically do them. Kind of blanket Wesley, for example, right? And I want to share that because, well, I had a lot of love for him. I did. And I did say he was really hot. I really did like seeing his pubic hair, and I mean, I prefer him to be unshaved, right? And then the way that he would just basically like basically inhale, exhale, like making a little alien out of it, right? And then kind of seeing the waistline of his underwear. It was so sexy when he does that. I wish I could have been his boyfriend. Sorry, I'm showing a lot, but you know what? I feel comfortable because I'm thinking, Dion, you know what? You need to get out for you already explained everything about how you feel and whatnot. Just get it out. Just get it out. I just want this to be YouTube, not AI tube or CEO tube. this site should be for everyone, as long as you're of age to use it. Or if you basically are a child, of course, then you basically have to be supervised by your parent, because that's how it should be. Sharing our moments or basically this our journeys, which I would like to do throughout this platform, and just trying to make someone else's day a little better, if that actually makes sense. And then to basically share well, I don't want to go into too much detail, right? This the stomach thing, I discovered it when I was 8. I guess it maybe, yeah, that could be it. I'm thinking during the time I got molested by my cousin, right? My youngest. I'm not telling his name, of course, right? My very first crush in the 3rd grade was Miguel. He looked like Coco. I'm not kidding. Or the character Miguel from Coco, which is really weird to think about it. Mexican, right? Slim, caramel skin, a little dark, right? Really cute. And I always would blush when he would stretch in class. He would do that all the time. And I remember he had a mole right next to his navel. It was so beautiful. It was big, and my heart would skip. I'm trying to think about like one of those, those cute cartoon moments. Think about Timmy, right, from the Vera Pants when he would blush him on Trixie. It's like that, but the gay version with Miguel, right? Because I would ask him, "Hey, Miguel, you wanna hang upside down the monkey bars?" And yeah, he would say, "Sure." I'm thinking, "Yeah, I get to see his little stomach, right?" Because he loves bats, and I think he would play with his belly too. It was so hot. I can't believe I remember that as an 8-year-old. That's how my fetish, it's called alpinophilia, right? Which is a stomach fetish. That's how it kind of developed. And he was really handsome. Maybe that's why I get so shy about Mexican men so much, because I grew up around them, and that's how I kind of 2 more minutes developed my feelings for them. And the reason why I had to share that moment is because we did so well. We were well behaved in our 3rd grade special ed class, Madison Heights. Dr. McClune's class, she was awesome. It would be us two that would have the whole recess. It looked like it could be a little village. It was that big. And yeah, there was an elevator. The school was huge. It was basically, think about the en blocks up in the hills. They were like a rich school, right? Kinda. And of course, we did wear uniforms, right? It was supposed to be khaki pants, navy blue. Oh, that's probably why. Navy blue, the turtleneck shirts that have the buttons on it. Oh my god, it was so hot when boys would stretch. Honestly, my class, especially the 4th grade. Oh my gosh, they would stretch so far you could just see it go up. It's like they're growing through a growth spurt. It was for me. Okay, as an 8-year-old, right? It was a turn on, right? It actually makes sense. Again, I remember this at that age. I don't know how it's a little complex, but that's how it started. I wish I could just beat a man that so I like to use the word boring man, whatever. Okay. I would love to meet a boy in the future that would be okay with those fetishes, and well, nothing to do with nudity, I guess. I don't know. Okay, just because I'm Aries doesn't mean that I cannot find boys attractive. Well, I do an emotionally and affectionate level, that makes sense. If you see the way that me and Wesley talk, there's the answer. That's how I would talk, regardless of him, if his poor English. I didn't care. Like, 1 more minute, and then I'm so sorry. I had to share that because it felt good. It felt so good. Also, if anyone loves the GameCube, if you ever seen this live stream, I'm gonna stop right now. Right, type in GameCube, right, or if you basically have one, okay, type in the color that you're owned. So for me, I owned the very first one. It was supposed to be the purple one, the classic color, right? And then when I got a little older, was the black one, and then I have the silver one, which I damaged. And if you can see the game, that's supposed to be Naruto Ninja Storm 2, right? It was kind of fun, a little complex. And this is what I did to my GameCube. I'm so sorry, GameCube, that I used you as I meant to. You can see that I even damaged the inside of the reader. You cannot see it though. So, wait, let me get my Nintendo Switch up very quick. My Switch is dying. If you can see this very quick, right? You can't see it. Shit, I'm sorry. This is too dark. I'm sorry, GameCube. All right. For the ones who are seeing this, I'll see you. I know it's a minute after in the afternoon. And then I may do a, I don't know if I'll do a 6-year rotation poll, maybe another religious poll on the other channel. So I just want to give a little update, hopefully. And more votes, the more excited I get. Because I love seeing people voting. I do. I don't know. It's just that, man. I know they say public is not everything, but you know what? For someone like me, I would love that because I want to make a stand difference. Ah, not sad. Good night. Or in español, buenas noches, muchachos. Or buenas noches, plantas. How long have they been streaming for? DLNC been streaming for, whoa, an hour and 40 minutes. Okay, I don't know how many views is left, but I don't care. Talked enough. I'll screenshot too.